I wanted to have some... Oh, shoot. Hey there, today I'm going to be working on my 2005 Goldwing, the GL1800. The cruise control button is not popping back out, so the cruise control is constantly stuck on. That's better than it constantly being stuck off, but I'd like to take that apart and fix the button so that I can turn it on and off and have it work properly. This is my 2005 Goldwing we're going to be working on, and it's this cruise control switch right here. And it won't pop out. It's kind of stuck in. And then the other day, I was able to tear this apart and repair the hazard light switch and get that working again. But I've been having troubles getting this assembly apart with the throttle cables. So I've done a little more research and I think I know how to do it. So I'm going to bring you along. Let me just turn this on for a second. You can see right there the cruise light. And so when I push the button, sometimes you can see the cruise, it kind of flickers, but I just can't turn it off because the button just won't come back out. So let's get started. Let's repair it. All right, so I have grabbed an assortment of tools, 3 different sizes of Phillips, not quite sure yet. I heard that I may need some pliers or some needle nose. We'll play it along. Got a place for my nuts and bolts here. Let's jump in. I know that there's a couple screws under here, right there. That's kind of holding these wires back along the handlebars. There's another one down here. See if I can get that with a little shorty there. There we go. Try not to lose that. Pull that off of there. Looks like upper cable wire hooks into there. I think there's a couple screws here. Hold this together. Another one on the back here. Grab that shorty screwdriver, or maybe this smaller one will work. Let that drop down. Okay, and then this should come apart. I need to take out this screw here. Let's hold this little clamp on, holds this piece onto the handlebars. Let's take that off of there. Okay. Which kind of pops this stuff off of there. Now, I've been told the trick to this really is take this back and take out that throttle cable. If you go all the way back with this, you should be able to slide that one out just like that. Okay, we should be able to do something similar with the front one. I'm going to undo these nuts here. Let's undo that one. Cable pulls right out of there. Wow. Great. Okay. Now, this should be able to pull throttle back the other direction here. That just slides right out of there. Awesome. Looks like we got to take a screw out, maybe a screw there and a screw there. Without dropping it. Excellent. And that piece piece comes right off of there. We need to take out at least that one there for the wires, the bottom left, this one to the right of it. All right, you guys remember how this goes in here, okay? Okay. Come on, screw carefully. Put that guy right there. These wires should kind of pop out of the way there, and they do. It looks like this one holds that switch in. I got something. Got some movement here. Definitely have. Maybe I can take this. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's -1 degrees outside. It's about 60 degrees in the garage here. Let's take this off. Maybe we can slide that off there. Nice. Oh man, be careful, Brian. I think I'm gonna take out this screw here, which is kind of holding in this all this wiring. Hope I can get this back together. Oh man, is it gonna fit? Go. I don't know if there's another solution there, but that's the way we just did it. I am going to very carefully take this translucent cover off, and I'm going to set that over here, and I'm very carefully going to take this black, because there's springs under there. I'm just going to use my fingernails to kind of pop that out. On every one I've seen so far, there's a spring in there that likes to go flying. And there it is. And I caught it. Okay, let's take this to the workbench and see what we can figure out here. Okay, a little spring. There's this copper piece right below this wire arm, and we have to give that just a little bit of spring. So lift it up a little bit to give it a little spring action, and then that will help keep the arm pushed up into that track right here. Clean it as much as I can, and I'm gonna hit it with some contact cleaner. Hope you guys can see that. I feel like a dentist or something. Okay. Sorry. Oh, so careful. It's not easy with gloves on. Okay. These little guys for sure. We just know that they go back into there. So I'm gonna take this other guy out. Oh man. Okay, spring. Coming out too. Okay. Sit for a second. Okay. That's about as good as that's gonna get. That to kind of drain out there for a second. Okay. Okay. Now before we start to put this all back together, this little tiny copper plate, we want to put some, I want to have some, oh shoot, lift on it. Oh man. I've gotten really lucky a couple times now. I hope that keeps happening. Okay. Okay, I think I got it back down on there. You just continue to hold that down. Bend that up just a smidge. And then just hold it down enough to work that back over onto it. Okay. Technically, if this was to go back in there and a little pressure applied, in, out, in, out. Spring right back down on there. Let's go on that spring. So those have to stay in there. That spring back in there. All of this stuff has to stay in there. Okay. Very carefully bring that spring down into there. Without all of this coming apart. I am nervous. Come on. Don't come apart. Don't come apart. Don't come apart. Oh man. Oh man. That little guy came out. Oh my gosh, we're snapped in. We're snapped in. Do we work? Come on. In, out. In, out. Oh man. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I think we got it. Now, I just gotta figure out how to get all this back together. All right, buckaroo, you gotta go back in there. That slides back in there. Okay, that's in there. Now where's this other stuff go? Ever so careful. Just a little bit at a time. Oh man, we are just about there. We are there. Does it still work? Come on, baby. In, out, in, out, in, out. Oh my gosh. In, out. Together. Whew. Oh, glad that was not that spring. That would not have been good. This video would have been over. Okay, you guys all gotta go down in there, way down in there. Like so. Okay, and I'm gonna grab that, and I think we can make this work. Okay, now, I think we're there. If I don't drop this screw off of the screwdriver. Oh man. I'm really glad you guys are with me for this. I'm pretty proud of some of these balancing acts. Okay, I think, ooh, gosh, I'm gonna do this. Turn this on, cruise on, cruise off, cruise on, cruise off. Oh, hot dog. All right, let's put this guy on. Okay, he gets a screw there, and he gets a screw there. Oh man, lefty. I'm not. Make sure you guys are still on. Yep. Okay. And then the other one goes there. Oh, jeez. Okay. Just like that. Okay. Just like that. It's going to go down there like so. And this one here. It's going to go back in that one. Okay. Then, right, like that. There. That slips into there. And then we just gotta get this cable back through there. Pull that out. Let's not lose it. Put that back down through there. And then I just have to put you, need to go down on this side so that you right here, just gonna kind of grab you there. You need to go in over here. All right, so it looks like a little bit of the video got cut off. I'm sorry about that. Here's a little bit of the finished product. So you can see, after I've cleaned up all the tools on the bike. Okay, so here's our switch here. In, out, in, out. I turn the ignition on, in. We're looking right there at the cruise. Out, in, out. I'm very excited that got fixed. Putting this back together, I'll add some pictures, but remember we have to put the screw right back in here, right under here, and back here in order to clamshell this back closed. I think that was it. The trick of getting this lower one in, it was a little bit tricky, but just remember you push the throttle all the way open, so full throttle, and then you patiently use some needle nose pliers to get that past its little wedges. I really appreciate you sticking with me. This was a really fun project. I have a little bit of sense of pride at the moment because this was a little bit of an overwhelming project for me. Or at least I was a little overwhelmed about it. So now I've done it. I'm really excited about it. I really hope that it helps you figure out how to get that undone and opened up and the cables off of there and fix that switch. So if you look at some of the other switches, they're put together about the same. Be careful of those springs. They will fly out, and go clean your switches. Thanks for watching.